What do you think, Watson?
Of coincidences?
A prevision.
Prevision? Poppycock. Sheer poppycock.
That boy, on 4 separate occasions, was able to foretell the death of a citizen of Arno.
Well, there must be a logical explanation.
Oh, there is, Watson, there is.
Holmes, do you know how the 4 murders were done?
Yes, Watson, that part is simple. The difficulty will come when we try to prevent the 5th one.
This must be the church, Holmes.
Yes, I assume it is.
Aren't you going to examine it?
Wasted effort, Watson.
But this is the place where the death warnings were written.
If it comes to architecture, the Count's chateau interests me more, but right now I prefer to talk with a certain woman called Madame Soulet,
Why?
so that we may eliminate her from the picture entirely. Come along, Watson.
Come in.
Madame Soulet.
I was expecting you, Mr. Holmes.
I thought you would be. Do you know why I've come to see you?
For help, of course.
Score 1 to her, Holmes.
Let's call it information.
Trifling bits of information. For instance, how came the boy by his deadly prophecies? Whose hand made them come true?
Suppose we start with the bit even more trifling. You offered charms to the victims. How did you know who they were before they were struck down? There were no announcements made.
If the Englishman will cross my palm with English gold,
You'll tell me?
I'll give the Englishman a potion warranted to make him see so clearly that all the mysteries will be revealed to him. It is as potent as the belief of the one who buys and uses it. If those 4 had bought instead of turning me away, who knows?
But they did turn you away.
And now they are dead. May I sell you a potion, sir?
Perhaps later, Madame Soulet. Come, Watson.
Good day, Madame Soulet.
You are a wise man. You speak little, but you listen well.
What now, Holmes?
I'd like you to do me the favor of going to Paris.
Paris?
I require some information.
Oh, of course I'll go if you think it's necessary, but I had hoped to be with you tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
It's a full moon. To see if the boy walks.
Cheer up, old man. I'll tell you all about it. What I require of you is far more important than what may transpire tomorrow night.
What is it? What happened?
Nothing at all, Antoine. You were walking in your sleep. Go back to bed like a good chap.
I can't. There's something I must do.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Yes, monsieur.
Madame Soulet,
The boy did not come.
you were waiting for him.
Yes, I was waiting.
There'll be nothing written on the church steps tonight, or for that matter, any other night.
You are wrong, Mr. Holmes.
I should have guessed.
I have here a charm. It will keep you safe. I'll sell it to you for only 10 francs, Mr. Holmes. Certainly your life is worth 10 francs.
To me, at least.
Yes. Carry it with you, always.
Thank you.
Didn't I tell you the town would serve your life?
He's inside with the boy.
You may go back to your class now, Antoine.
Thank you, monsieur.
Was your trip successful, Doctor?
Yes. You were right.
Good.
Mr. Holmes, was the boy able to tell you anything?
No, but his silence was eloquent. If I may have the use of the headmaster's study for a little gathering shortly before midnight,
You'll name the killer.
he'll name himself.
It's almost midnight, Mr. Holmes. Must we wait much longer?
I believe you all know Count Passavant, and he knows all of you, except, of course, my friend, Dr. Watson. Will you take that chair, please, Count?
Thank you.
Mademoiselle Grant, gentlemen, we are concerned with the murder of Monsieur Carolin and 3 other citizens of our know before him.
But, Mr. Holmes, I assure you they died natural death.
No, Doctor, they were murdered. The question is, with what motive?
But no one here had anything to gain. But I would never...
I know, Monsieur. The motive was financial profit.
But all the victims were of modest means.
True. The murderer could never enrich himself through the victims. However, a thought occurred to me, and I went to see the Count de Passavant. I asked him if his life had been threatened.
It has been.
And this is the feature of the case which I find most intriguing. Note, blackmail has been a frequent prelude to murder, but here, murder was the prelude to blackmail. What was demanded of you, Count?
100,000 francs.
And if you didn't pay?
My name would appear next on the church steps.
Extortion was the motive from the first. And to that end, an atmosphere of terror was built up by means of 4 successive murders. It would have taken a man of superhuman courage to resist.
But, Mr. Holmes, the names were written by one of our pupils.
Antoine? An unwitting tool. Now, I believe the 4 victims were poisoned.
By whom? The blackmailer must be someone who had knowledge of poisons.
Don't distress yourself, Madame Soulet. The killer meant suspicion to fall on you. But a person of your simple habits wouldn't play so dangerous a game. No. There is a suspect at hand who not only has a knowledge of poisons, but to whom the boy has been far more accessible. Accessible regularly once a month. This suspect was once a pupil of Dr. Charcot, who lectured on hypnotism at Salpêtrière Hospital in Paris. It would have been as easy for him to send Antoine on his monthly errand as to wind a mechanical toy. Dr. Watson.
Yes?
In Paris yesterday, you inquired into the education of this suspect and into his character. What did you discover?
I discovered that he was a gambler and a spendthrift, and that he left Paris in order to escape his creditors.
It's a lie. Calm yourself, Dr. Dimanche. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. You see, I, too, have dabbled in hypnotism. This afternoon, Antoine and I had a session. I suggested to him that he come down to this room at midnight and point out the person who instructed him to write on the church steps, the person whose name he'd been instructed not to remember when out of the hypnotic trance. It lacks but 1 minute to 12 now.
Hey, where we are.
All of you?
Don't be a fool, Doctor. When I visited your surgery this afternoon to look over your stock of drugs, I took the precaution of emptying your gun of cartridges.
But, Mr. Holmes, are you certain it was Dr. Dimanche? Should we not wait for the boy to make the identification?
Mademoiselle, Mr. Holmes's deductions are always completely accurate and always completely truthful. But the method by which he arrives at these results are not always completely straightforward.
You mean the boy will not come? It was a bluff?
I'm afraid so, Monsieur Maneri. But as you can see, it worked. How did you know it was a bluff?
You said that it wasn't loaded either.
I'll unpack and then I'll make some tea. Holmes, have you got any tobacco? Coat pocket.
This is very nice.
Like it? I haven't had the chance to try it yet.
It's really excellent. Where did you get it?
Dr. Dimarsh gave it to me.